Hello guys, this is Alan speaking from DXTECH-Global China's factory, and I'm the salesman here. Today, I think it's 100,000 times when I was in the factory. I just want to share something with you about our factory and honestly about our machinery. Okay, this machine on the right hand of me, you can see is our typical entry-level single table open type FL series 5 laser cutting machine for metal plates, metal sheets. Most of the time, I think in this industry is for carbon steel, stainless steel, and aluminum. Sometimes brass and copper, but I think it's only a few times. Most of the time, the case for the metal plate is still carbon steel, mild steel, stainless steel, or aluminum plate. Okay. Let me just give some brief concept of the main components and the external equipment of a typical entry-level laser cutting machine. First of all, the standard size is 5 feet by 10 feet cutting area. Also, the optional size will be many, like 1.5 by 4 meters, 1.5 by 6 meters, or 2 meters by 4 meters, or 2 meters by 6 meters. Actually, we can customize. This one is the size we sold mostly, because as my experience from the past, most of the size of the raw material of the plate in the market is less than 5 feet by 10 feet. Most of the time it's 4 feet by 8 feet or 48 inch by 96 inch. See this trolley underneath the machine body. Main purpose is to collect some small cutting pieces, drop off the table, and it can be pushed or pulled like this. This is the industrial water cooler. You can cool the laser cutting head and the laser source at the same time. And this machine is an integrated one, which means the laser source is integrated over here. I think you can take a look from this angle. This is a max laser source, 3000 watts for this machine. By the way, this is a dust cover which used to protect the guide rail and helical records underneath for pollution and damage. And the cutting table is blade type, which also have the joint for cutting. Let's say after 1 year or 1.5 year after finish, or 2 years, you want to replace with a new one, you can cut by the machine itself and replace with a new one. And this is a cable tray with all the cables and the wires, cables inside, for the water flow and the laser source, and also the gas. Okay. This is the touch screen with the control system and the software. Arm screen we call it, and we have the mouse and keyboard over here, and this will be selling together as a package with the machine. And this is a cross beam or a gantry for the cutting head with all axes. And this is the auto force rear-tooth laser cutting head, and it has many remarkable functions like the active obstacle avoidance, etc. So this is amplifier and the laser source, and the water flow will come down from this angle, and there's a motor over here to adjust the focal position of the head, and this is the gas flow. And if you look at this angle, there are some motor like motor valve, like innovate and reduce like motor valve will be inside. And for cutting carbon steel, most of the time people use oxygen, with oxygen tank or with oxygen cylinder like that. And when cut stainless steel and aluminum, people will use air compressor or nitrogen, because nitrogen is very expensive. That's why most of the case is that customer use the air compressor to replace the nitrogen consumption for the long run. Electricity for sure, and 45 kilowatts etc. Per hour you use some electricity, we calculate, and also the amps of the electricity. Then our electrician will tell you when you buy the electricity machine, 3 kilowatt or 6 kilowatt. Also, we have all the machine will be shipped with as a complete one. After you receive this machine, you just connect the electricity wires and also the external equipment like the water chiller, the gas tank, air compressor, and insert the arm screen and the keyboard, mouse, and the signal line for the water chiller. And then you can start the cutting process. The only spare part for this model is the protective lens and the cutting nozzle. So 2 weeks normally, or half month for one piece. So normally for 1 year you equip with a custom 24 pieces, both for protective lens and the cutting nozzle. 2 years is 48 pieces for the protective lens and the cutting nozzle. So apart from this spare parts is electricity and gas, as I introduced and taught customers. Pretty much these are the whole things. This is our slogan, and this is our company's name, and this is our slogan. DXTECH, creating the future. This is a new design model, and you see we sell a lot of this model, and it's quite popular. All these lines will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to more than 10 sets of this model. There's a cutting machine from 1 kilowatt to 6 kilowatts. Also, if you take a look remotely with that angle, we have the exchange table and protective cover model for the cutting machine, which most of the time for our European country custom and North American custom. It's more productive and expensive. Okay. Also, these are the tube cutting machine only for tube or pipe and profile and channels and beams. So if the customer only cut tube, can choose this machine. If you can only cut a plate, can choose this machine. With or without the exchange table and protective cover. We also have the 2-in-1 combined model, which you cut the plates and tube at the same time. It depends on the situation. Okay. Come this way, you can see this machine sell the raw material is a metal coil. If you process the metal coil like a galvanized steel or a stainless steel coil, not the plates, not tube. This is our machine, which you can do the decoiling, leveling, and cutting and unloading at the same time. The starting point is the decoiling part, leveling part, cutting part, and the unloading part. And yeah, I think this will be the main story of this machine and all the machines I have introduced. And this is our old factory, which is around 10,000 square meters, mainly for metal fabrication workshop, like the laser cutting machine, press brake bending machine, and the multi-function laser welding machine. Our parent company, Blue Island, has another 2 factories nearby, which is more than 25,000 square meters, mainly producing CNC router, marble router, and edge bending machine. So I'm a global man traveling around the world, talking to people and customers from different culture and background, from all walks of life. If you are interested for this any kind of the machine, contact me, Alan, and my colleague Eva, etc. We'll be in the first place to deliver you the best quality machine with a good price. Trust me, keep in touch.